Alright, back again. Requirement. 310 unique beasts. Okay. I've transported us to the nearest blue flame.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Revelio. Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
Yeah, I would say that's
Accio.
that's nice. My feet being beats would not be cool.
Revelio.
Why was that necessary?
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Lumos.
Don't want to go further down yet. Or do I? It says further down, but this also goes down. I can come back up from this. Oh.
Reparo.
Fuck it. Okay, I'll slide down the fucking bullshit.
Lumos. A troll. Serious. Confringo. Protego. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Protego. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Inspiring. Got one of you at least, you assholes.
Revelio.
So this was the secret. I mean, not really a secret, but
Lumos. Revelio.
okay.
A sarcophagus. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Or just leave? Okay. That was a weird way to grab it, my man, but okay. More power to you.
Revelio. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Yeah, not much though. Why am I not sprinting? There we go.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
How long do we got? That's it. Alright. Is that where we're supposed to be going? Bed. Shit. Did she move? Ah, shit. Okay.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Just a measly old troll. Nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Poppy Sweeting. Where at? Oh, way down here. Okay.
Levioso!
You ain't got shit. You can't hit.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm
Nope.
afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Okay, your secret's safe with me.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Okay, what you got for me, Poppy?
A centaur. Tread carefully.
What's up?
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Fuck off.
Please, we don't want any
Horse
trouble.
face.
We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work
Take
with.
that up with them, not me. Fucking foreleg. Then why are you mad at me?
Revelio. He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Sure, makes sense, I guess.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual
Yeah,
lately.
they attack me all the
I've
time.
noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
They attack me all the time. What are you talking about?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Yeah.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Don't ask me.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
Oh shit.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio.
You've had too much fire with You can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid.
Seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Less trouble afoot. What you dribbling over there? Look like you've been had by the flobberworm himself.
Oh shit. Turn around, please. Nope. Yep. Gotcha, bitch.
Man, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Is this gonna be another big tent?
What in Merlin's name?
Is that a dragon?
Are those dragons?
That is indeed dragons. Fighting each other? Dog fights with the dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio?
Hushed approach is likely wise.
Something's not right here. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with. Totalis. Revelio.
Anything in here? That leads down to probably more shit. Battle Royale Championship. Oh, it wants me to go down that way. Okay.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock is to tell us. Revelio.
I guess I could go past them. Why not? I don't really need whatever's in that chest.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Shocking the shit out of the dragon. Oh my god.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Would you want a fair
Let's
fight
even
against
it,
the
shall
dragon?
we?
Yes. I know what I'm doing, Poppy. I've been doing this quite a lot this school year.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for us.
Yep, I'm eating an apple while disillusioned.
Aloha, Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready.
Rebellion.
The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! That rubber one is burning intact!
Someone messing about.
Can't get up there apparently.
Let me have some. Let me have some.
Accio.
Oh, attacking me.
Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Oh shit.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My bike.
Suck it, bitch.
Finish what it's done.
I'm embarrassed for you. Putting me to sleep. Let me have some. Let me have some.
Let's see you survive.
Let me have some.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too far. Anything speak.
Expelliarmus.
You, medic.
Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Give it back.
Accio. Confringo. Defendo.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I
You
suppose
think?
we'll find out.
Oh shit. Hello, we freed you. Please don't eat us.
Incendio.
Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Are we gonna keep the egg?
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Yeah.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Well, that was quite an interesting mission. Now what? Do we have any others? I think that was the last main mission we have. I guess we gotta wait for an owl.
It's time you learned
There we
the
go.
transformation spell.
Oh, the last spell.
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Alright, what exactly is this quest you got for me? Okay. Easy enough. Just wants me to go to Hogwarts, pretty much. Library. Alright. Upstairs.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
I already figured that out, Sherlock.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
How'd you know?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Yeah, sure.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
I think it's Snidget, right?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct!
Fuck yeah,
The
I don't know where I
Snidget
remember
was
that from.
first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Phyllis, yeah, that.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized
How does
competitions.
that work?
The tale of the
Reality
three
shaping
brothers
or something?
involves which magical artifacts?
Oh, I know this. Deathly
The
Hallows.
Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand,
And
the
together
Resurrection
they
Stone,
make
and the
one
Cloak
master
of
of death.
Invisibility.
Right.
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Shit. Quaffle? Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right.
Yes.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
No, false.
False.
Correct.
Yeah.
While Polyjuice
I was about to say
potion can be
Hermione
used to change
changes
things
to like a
such
cat
as age
person.
or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Alright, I'm down. Yeah, sure, why not?
I'd
do
like
it.
to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
I want to say that, but that's like not. Order of Merlin. Isn't that a medal? Wizards Council? It's either the Wizards Council or the International Confederation of Wizards. I think that's the ICW, right? And isn't that like a thing that oversees international? Yeah, it's international. Of course it's international. I'm a fucking idiot. I want to say the Wizards Council. Because I know this is a medal, right? And then this is like the overarching. It's like the United Nations for the Wizards, pretty much. So I want to say the Wizards Council.
The Wizards Council.
That's correct. The Wizards Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Fuck if I know. Ugh. How the fuck am I? I don't. Get in there, Billy. I think this one was in the books, right? Or the Harry Potter books. They had, I know they had the Welsh dragon, right? The Green Welsh or whatever. The Hungarian Horntail. Fuck, I might have to look it up. I have no idea on this one, so I have no shame in looking it up. Let me look up this one. Peruvian Viper Tooth. I would have never figured that out, so.
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! Though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Ugh. Quincy Hogg, Alfreda Clegg, Hengist of Woodcroft. I want to pick this one just because it has "of" in it, and these two don't. But this is another one I have no idea. Hogsmeade. I mean, Hogg, Quincy Hogg, maybe? This is another one I'm going to look up. Let me pull out my phone again. I just closed it. It is this one.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's
Don't know how I'm supposed to find that out.
It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
And school. Hide behind. What? I mean, too, it would be something that hides. So, demiguise is something that, like, turns invisible, doesn't it? A rune spore, isn't that like a magical snake? Or a snake combined with a bird or whatever? Then a lethifold. Isn't that like a dark creature that, like, what's it called? It's like a piece of cloth, isn't it? It chokes you out or something? I'm gonna go with demiguise.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
Patronus charm, right? Lethifolds and Dementors.
The Patronus charm.
Well done.
Yep.
The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Gamp. That sounds familiar. Gamp sounds really familiar. Gamp's Book of Transfiguration or something. Isn't that the title of the book? I want to say Gamp. Pretty sure it's Gamp. 80% certain it's Gamp. Gamp?
Gamp.
That's it.
Yeah.
One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned.
Gamp's
What
law.
does the
Pretty sure I heard
Hogwarts
that somewhere
motto
before.
translate to?
Oh, that one's easy. Never tickle. Yeah. Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Oh, shit. Nope, not the basilisk. Ashwinder. How is Ashwinder born? I think Ashwinders are born from magical fire, right? No. Rune spore. This one, 60%. 60% the rune spore. From process of elimination. Basilisk, definitely not. Ashwinder, rune spore. I'm pretty sure Ashwinders are born from magical fire. Let's
The
go
rune spore.
That's right. According to Parselmouths, each of the rune spore's three heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
That's the one in America, right? So it's not the Amazon. The Pyrenees? I don't know what the fuck that is. And Mount Greylock, I don't know what that is either. So these two. It's not in the Amazon. Pyrenees? Pyrenees? I'm gonna look it up. I don't know. I definitely will get this wrong. Mount Greylock. Yep.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American
sort of
school
cheating, but
was founded in the
who
17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Oh, it should induce euphoria. Oh, love potion. That's just potion in general. That's that one.
Amatentia.
That's the answer.
Did not know that's how it's
Amatentia
pronounced.
smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or...
That's a
Are you
quick thing.
interested
That's
in
attractive.
continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Might as well get it over with. Yeah.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
How am I supposed to know this? Isn't he the one that created the Horcruxes? I can't pronounce that word correctly. Horcrux. I don't know. I don't even know how to say it properly. I'm looking this up. This one's this one.
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Blatching, haversacking, fuck if I know. Okay, I'm gonna keep this page up after I type it in again. I've been trying to go question by question so I can at least think about it, but I have no clue on this one. Haversacking. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Is there like
That's
books?
Right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled Maniacal has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Okay, I'm not gonna know this. Hairy ears, bad luck, 1 feet. Alright, it's bad luck.
Bad luck.
Correct! Native to the European coastline, the effects of a Maniacal's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
I want to say Mimbletonia or whatever, right? It's not fluxweed. I think, didn't they mention it in this game before? I've not heard that. I've heard this and this. I don't think it's fluxweed, but 100% certain. I'm gonna look at the page. Yep.
Mimbleless Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimbleless Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Don't know, but page says
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
What if I know? Slipper.
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
I don't know. North America.
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Wait a second. When does this take place? Bulletproof. It's the 1800s? Yeah, they have guns. They have muskets and shit. Okay, that makes sense, but... Alright. Fair Fortune? I don't know. Luckless? I mean, it says fortune, so I would assume luck, right? Not Sir Lancelot. Let's see. Yep, it says Sir Luckless.
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The three witches in the story are named Asha, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Galangantua, Pantagruel, the Loch Ness Monster? Is it the Loch? It's the Loch Ness Monster. Okay.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Seamus Peverell. No. That's one of the three brothers in the Deathly Hollow thingy. The Ever Ready? I don't think so. Oleg Gamp? Probably. Between the top one and the bottom one, I guess. That seems like a weird name. I gotta say this one, though. Yep, it's that one.
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. I'm frankly astonished by how well you did. You have a talent for trivia. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Okay.
Revelio! Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should have taken...
Transfiguration, which is right there. Okay.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Let's talk to her and then I'll end it. Why not?
Revelio.
During the day. Oops. Yep. Did I not just wait? Okay.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with...
It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Okay, let's talk to Weasley.
Get put
Professor.
down like that. Patrol.
Is this my first transfiguration class?
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
Okay.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No?
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander.
You're a horrible liar, my
I'm
man.
fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs.
Yep.
I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
What's up, bruh?
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
A fire.
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Yeah.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Oh, shit. Okay. Top of the class club. Let's look at that real quick. Where's that at? Where's that at? I like it. A little neat. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you for watching. I'm going to bed. See you next time.